Hello, Miles. I'm glad to have you here today. I'm going to ask you some questions about your photography and all that stuff.
Thank you for having me.
First question, was photography always an interest you had?
I think it's something I always liked doing for fun, like a hobby ever since I was a kid. And just over time, it's now built into something I want to pursue as a career.
What made you think of it as a career choice?
About 2 years ago, I was in one of the low points of my life. I just lost my job and kind of didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I ended up taking a trip to Newfoundland. And when I was out there, I discovered that there's two things I love, and that's photography and traveling. And in that moment, I knew that that's what I want to do with my life.
Awesome. I noticed you have a unique style to your photography. It's a bit different than other things I've seen before. Are you able to explain your style?
Of course. I like viewing situations with a different lens, per se. I think a lot of what is portrayed in social media are just false narratives, false images of what is going on in the world. I think that through my art and my photographs, I'm able to, I guess, rip the Band-Aid off and expose and show what society really is like.
Explain this one for me.
Oh, that one? So I took that photo while I was on my commute. And I noticed the guy, even before I got my camera, I noticed this gentleman hunched over. His bike wheels obviously skidded into the subway. He was hunched over and he had this look like he was just done with the day. Like, just done with everything and just wanted to give up. Wanted just for all the pain to go away. And in that moment, that resonated with me because everyone's felt that before. Everyone's been in a situation like that before. And I instinctively had to take a photo because seeing imagery like that makes people resonate and makes people feel something. And I think that's important when it comes to photography.
What's your favorite lens?
Favorite lens would have to be the 50mm, but I also like the 24-105 because it allows me to curate a photo to how I see the story to be told.
What's your favorite thing to shoot?
You know, for the longest time, it was just random stuff on the streets, random moments. But now I'm starting to realize a lot of my photography is portraits and people. A lot of what I produce is capturing people's lives, not so much architecture. In a weird way, I've now melded more as like a portrait photographer to some extent. But the root of it all is photojournalism. I would love to be able to both be a photographer and a videographer. I found that doing videos is somewhat of another passion of mine, and if I was able to mix them both as a career, then I think I'd be very, very happy with my job and my career path.
Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you for coming, and it was good to have you.
Thank you for having me.